What's up, guys? It's Broman. We're here in Destiny, and we're going to talk about something you guys have wanted to talk about for a little bit, and that would be a critique. So we're going to talk about how to make Iron Banner better. So some of the key differences between Iron Banner in Destiny 1 and Iron Banner in Destiny 2 have been incredibly highlighted as of playing so far, and I thought that I would sort of look at the systems and tell you which one I feel like, or which parts could use improving. So in Destiny 1, you always had a specific set of gear that you could work towards. So you had a specific set of drops, so you could work for those roles, or you had a specific set of armor pieces, so you could work towards those. But in Destiny 2, everything's random, which is both a blessing and a curse. So you have randomized loot drops, which of course are like, that's great. You can get anything. But on the same token, you can get anything. So you can end up, you know, playing a lot of Iron Banner and getting a whole bunch of repeat items, or maybe nothing that you want. So it's just like this, like, I have to keep playing. So for me, I've gotten the plate and the greaves and the iron sash so far, which is, and I've gotten about 3 of the Day's Fury and 3 of the Wizened Rebuke and 2 of the Guiding Sight, and that's about it. Now, this brings us to a point where there is divergence. So one could say that the way Iron Banner is right now is great because it allows you to earn anything that you want. The other thing that one could say is that there's nothing to work towards. There's no focal point. One of the things that made Iron Banner special in Destiny 1 was the fact that you knew you could get one of, you know, 3 weapons and 1 piece of armor every time, making it special. Now, here's the thing that is cool, but we don't know yet, and I wish we knew now. Reverting back to the conversation that we had about, how do you say, seasons. We look at everything and we see like, oh, my concern is, what if Iron Banner Season 2 has a different set of gear? Like, what if Iron Banner Season 2 doesn't turn me into a samurai? What if it turns me into like a medieval knight, or like a space ninja, or a ninja? I don't know. So there's like a lot of questions. So it makes me want to play a lot of Iron Banner, which of course is a huge win, but it also makes me like, what if I don't get what I want? Like, I've not seen this, not seen this, not seen this, and you know, I guess we've gotten the Hero's Burden as well. Let me rub my eye. It's late here. It's late in the United States. I've done a lot today. So we don't really know ultimately, you know, the gear. The question is the gear. And so we're at this point where, what is better, working towards one goal or working towards this token, you know, pulley system? And as the title of the video would suggest, here are my improvements for Iron Banner 1. I know a lot of you are expecting me to say this. Between Destiny Iron Banner in Destiny 1 and Iron Banner in Destiny 2, the light level system, it's really good. You know, I don't really feel like having light level in Destiny 2, as our screen blacks out. I don't feel like having light level enabled for the playlist matters, so I think Destiny 2 has it, ding, right. Until later, light level matters so little, power level mattered so little in Destiny 1 that it's ultimately not affecting your endgame player experience, and they are continuing the theme of making endgame about just collecting gear and including everyone, which for now I think is great. Long term, I think it needs improvement. What kind of improvement? So as the game expands, I would love to see light level go up, and as light level goes up, I would like to see activities get locked off by that. Whether or not that's the direction Bungie's taking, that's cool, but I'd love to see things like Iron Banner say like, okay, well, now you need this light level to play, or make light level advantages incredibly punishing. That was one of my big critiques in Destiny 1, was the light level advantage in Destiny 1 was not punishing at all. You could get your shit kicked in Iron Banner by someone who was 250 and, you know, you were 350 and in, or whatever. I can't even remember anymore. 300, whatever. The bottom line was your power level ultimately didn't matter more than 1 or 2 points of damage. Nothing that was going to end up being a deciding factor in any engagement. So that's the first point. The second point is the token system is fun for some things, like everything else in the game. But I do miss the ranking system. And I think that if Iron Banner had specific things to work towards, like in Destiny 1, it would be a more focused experience. And it is weird. I don't know if I can say if it's right or if it's wrong, but it is absolutely weird as shit to not get Iron Banner weapon drops at the end of Iron Banner matches. So I would improve it by, I don't know, maybe making it an incredibly rare chance to get a drop. Incredibly rare. Or you could rank up. I don't know. So that way you feel like at least by playing you could maybe get the things that you wanted, or perhaps maybe even get the things that you needed. Who knows? I just got killed while I was adjusting my volume levels. Because that makes it ultimately more fun and rewarding. I have a lot of question marks attached to the idea of seasons, and I feel like until we know what seasons are, we really can't fully answer that question. Let's see if we can land the nades. Land the nades, Broman. Didn't work. Did we get anybody? No, just a lot of damage. We don't really know what seasons mean, and so seasons could be a fundamental change in the whole game, or they could just simply be aesthetic rewards. But we'll have to see. So I guess my final critique is, like, let's learn a little bit more. Let's get a roadmap going. It was awesome that we had a roadmap at the start of month 1. Wow, I predicted that he was dead and he wasn't. It was awesome that we had a roadmap at the start of month 1, and we don't really have anything at the start of month 2. If you look back in my videos, I was like, oh, this is great. Bungie's making roadmaps. Woohoo! But haha, lol, nope. Not happening. Not at least for this period in time. So just knowing what would happen, knowing what's happening in general and finding out about seasons is important. Now, if you want to find out about seasons, as I die for my 4th consecutive time without a kill, if you want to find out about seasons, Bungie is doing a Twitch stream, and I do think that that Twitch stream is going to be relatively revealing. Oh, I have the weird font, Wardcliffe. I do think that it's going to be revealing for the total experience inside of Destiny, and what seasons mean, since they are clearly a big part of what is coming in Destiny. But I can't really say that Iron Banner is great until we kind of know the answer to the what are seasons questions. So ultimately, I think the biggest improvements that we can have, let's maybe look at redoing the token system. Let's look at making rewards drop at the end of matches and leaving token systems for some simpler times, as it were, leaving for the faction rally or whatever, and giving people some gear that they are interested in dropping. And that was a resub while I was offline. Very nice, lost Lotad. And just, you know, keep going forward from there. Iron Banner doesn't seem to quite have the punch that it did in Destiny 1. And I think the biggest part of that is the fact that it just does not have, it doesn't have that light level advantage. It doesn't have the same capstone feel. And maybe this is finally, I'm running up against that, like, personal ego pride wall that I had from Destiny 1, where, like, I liked out leveling other people. I liked the strength of experience, or maybe it's, finally time for us to say things like, let's look at these experiences and try and improve them. I have a lot of grace during the first month, and I like to try and focus on being understanding first, but Iron Banner was the first thing that sort of hit me, and I didn't really feel like it landed 100%. And I was like, You know, I'm really invested in Iron Banner because I'm super interested in the armor. But if I, like, let's say I liked super spaceman armor and I didn't love feudal armor, feudal Japanese, you know, samurai armor, then I probably wouldn't give two rips about Iron Banner right now. So the reward system on Iron Banner needs to be critiqued. So those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed my my first video of filled with critiques about things that I would like to change in Destiny 2. I know we already did one, bro, man. Well, this is the first one where I feel like I'm being a jerk. So if I'm being a jerk, feel free to let me know in the comments. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff in the below section. Tell me how awful my PvP play is, because god damn is bad right now. And make sure you enter the giveaway that we got going on. If you haven't already, make sure you check out King's Coast. It is a coffee company. It's part of the giveaway that myself and a couple other YouTubers / broadcasters founded, and it's going pretty good. And I'd love to send you guys some dope ass coffee. So make sure you check that out as well. You know, it's in the giveaway info, and I'm tired, so I'm doing a bad job advertising. But yeah, kingscoastcoffee.co for that as well. Hashtag disclosure. Hashtag ad. Motherfucker. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you. Oh my, this guy's squirrely. He's squirrely, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace, peace, and a peace. A peace.